Hey guys, Far here from Loyal TV, and today we're going to review the Audioengine HD3s. Now, audio is different for every single person. It might be your age, it might be your musical preference, it might even be your genetics itself. So we're going to do this differently. We're going to have 4 different sets of ears to actually listen to these and see how they perform. First of all, let's talk about the design. So this is a wooden enclosure that is solidly built. It has this magnetic filter in front, which snaps on right into place. We have a volume knob, a headphone jack, and also a Bluetooth indicator light. Around the back, we have the Bluetooth antenna, RCA connectors, USB input, 3.5mm input, and then we have the bass switch, which is when you want to connect a dedicated subwoofer to these speakers. When you switch it into the reduced side, it will let the subwoofer handle all the lower frequencies. Overall, build quality is solid, it looks really nice. I would have to give it a 4 out of 5. Okay guys, let's talk about sound. First of all, I plugged this in through USB to my PC at home. And the first thing I noticed was that the soundstage was really centered. It was wide, and you can't tell that it's actually from left and right, which is really good. But the overall sound quality was really bland. So I thought to myself, maybe it's the sound chip in my PC, right? So I plugged it in into something different. This is a DAC/amp. I plugged it in through 3.5 and the sound immediately opened up. So there was clear separation between the highs, the mids and the lows now. The highs, it went high, but it rolled off slightly earlier than expected for this level of equipment.
It's more attuned to the mids and highs as well as vocals. I didn't quite like the bass, the default bass mode that they have. It kind of drowned out the acoustics as well as the aforementioned highs and mids. If anything, it made it sound a lot more muffled and didn't quite open it up. Throughout most of my testing period, I actually had to switch it up to the reduced mode on the speakers. And once I did that, I actually opened up all the sound quite significantly.
Overall, I find that the Audioengine HD3s deliver a very familiar sound. It's a very fun sounding speaker. It's for many genres. It's not limited to a lot of genres. So it's a very safe speaker to go with. A lot of genres go well with it. But if you're looking for something that is detailed, you're looking for something that emphasizes the highs, the female vocals, then perhaps these are not the boys for you.
The sound staging is excellent, I think. I can accurately tell what instrument is coming from, what the positions they're in. Yeah, it's pretty good. The bass is not as rich, I think. And personally, my taste in music is something with more bass in it. So that's kind of a letdown, I guess. Literally, it's just the bass. If the bass was a little bit better, I think these would be great, honestly. But, for such a small package, it's honestly really good.
Ultimately, I don't understand a thing. I try to do the best I can. I know you try to do the same. We're just so bound to make mistakes. You could call it a disposition. I apologize for all.
Tell me, do you want it? 'Cause I can give you what you need. I know that you got it. So let me show you what I see in your madness, baby. You're more than you think. Baby, you're a
For sound quality, this, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5.
So if I were to rate these speakers, out of 5 for its performance, I'd give it about 4. It's actually pretty good.
If I were to rate the Audioengine HD3s a rating out of 5, I would give them a 3.5 out of 5.
So for sound quality, I rate these 4 out of 5. They're really good. It's just the bass, honestly. For such a small package, I think it's honestly really, really good.
Okay guys, last of all, value. So honestly, value-wise, these things are a mess. So in Malaysia, it retails for RM2299. In the US, it retails for RM399, right? So if you basically exchange 399 to Malaysian ringgit, at today's rates, it's going to be 1,006. That is a 700 ringgit gap between the Malaysian pricing and the USD pricing, which to me doesn't make sense, especially when these things are actually 2 years old. Yes, they do sound great. Honestly, they do, but they do not sound 2,300 ringgit great. Overall, for value, I have to give these a 2 out of 5. Like this video if you like it, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to get notified of our future videos.